What's going on, guys? I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, a couple weeks, but just wanted to give you guys an update. I actually just recently picked this up. It's a 2003 Acura RSX Type S. I actually got this on a trade. You can tell it's kind of rusty, but it's a real Type S. I looked over the VIN number and it all matches up. I traded my 2000 Honda CR-V that I have a few videos on. I did a drive shaft and some other components on. For this, the guy that I traded needed a SUV for his work, so it worked out. Straight trade, no hassle pretty much. It does have a K20, but I believe this is a K20Z from a Z3, I believe, from a Honda Civic Si. Somewhere down the line, somebody swapped it before the guy that I bought it from. It does have a aftermarket clutch. The only way I could tell that is because it's pretty stiff to put it in gear. Yeah, besides that, it is pretty much bone stock. It does have a cold air intake, and it does ride on TN coilovers, which I'm not a big fan of. And the exhaust ripped off about halfway, so it's pretty loud. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to put it up on the lift, look under it, show you guys the inside before I do that. It is very clean. The odometer reads 201,000, but the seats have no tears in them that I could tell. Same with the passenger seat. The carpet's very clean. Looks like the guy I got it from took care of it for the most part. Steering wheel does show some age, but I mean everything else looks pretty good. Back seats and everything, it's really clean. There is where the gas pedal is at. You can tell that's just been worn down. You can see some wires exposed now because of it. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I address that if I decide to actually drive the car. As of now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually gonna end up fixing it up. It does have some rust here, right here. Same on the other side, and also on the hood. And actually what I'm going to go ahead and do now is lift it up and see how bad the rust actually is. And that's going to determine if I'm actually going to keep it, fix it up, sell it, or completely part it out. And I'll end up keeping the K with the 6-speed manual transmission, the wire harness, and the ECM. And if I were to do that, my future goals are to put that engine in this car. This is my CB7, 460 plus horsepower. Sleeved H has a lot of upgrades, but you know, K's the way nowadays. I'll see how long this lasts me. Hoping to upgrade this a little bit more, bigger turbo, bigger intercooler, so I can make more power. But in the meantime, you know, if I end up choosing to go the route of the K, it's a really nice platform that holds a lot of power just the way it is without having to change much, besides, you know, injectors and just making sure the timing chain's new and stuff like that. I don't have to go in and tear into the block or tear into the head or anything like that, like how I have on that engine. But yeah, let me put it up in the air and we'll be able to see how it looks underneath. Alright, let's take a look underneath. Real time, because I've never been down here myself. Let's see exactly what we got. Make sure everything's pretty snowy where I'm at right now. I had to drive through the snow. This car's pretty low. Let's get over here where it's not too wet. Alright. So as we can see, TN coilovers, they don't look too bad. They look like still in really good shape. You see some rust, surface rust right here on the frame and stuff like that. Some more here. Nothing crazy. Very common for this area. Exhaust hanger ripped right here. See what else we can see that might be detrimental. Looks like it has newer sway bar end links. I did have a light for evap, but I cleared it. It hasn't come back yet. I can see a lot of corrosion on the filler neck. Tires look decent. Alright, nothing too bad. Nothing we can't deal with. All this is very common for the area. Fuel tank. Sorry, I'm trying to show it best I can. Fuel tank. You can tell the exhaust is ripped off right here. Fuel lines are all, they're all that nylon. They're not, wow, I'm actually really surprised. They're not steel like the CRV that I had. Wow. Very impressed actually with that. You can see just a lot of surface corrosion. Here's what's left of the exhaust. I'm actually contemplating if I end up keeping it, I'll end up throwing some cheap eBay headers and exhaust. Unless I find one locally. Yeah, everything looks really good. I mean, yeah, a lot of surface rust. There's more snow I kind of picked up. I see, looks like a leak. Here's the front coilovers. Let's check out this side. I'm gonna have to wait until all this really dries up in order to be able to take a really good look at the engine. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of surface rust on here, but nothing detrimental from what I can tell. I don't know, this seems like a really good platform in order for me to either fix up and sell or just daily for a little bit. Had a check engine light for an evap emission system. I went ahead and cleared it. I haven't gotten that back yet, and I also have an SRS light, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I mean, you can tell it's just a lot of surface rust, little petty stuff. Nuts, bolts, screws. There is a leak. From what I can tell, I just can't tell exactly where it is. I'm not too familiar with the K series, but I might have to do some research and see where it might be coming from. Kind of looks like it's this oil pan gasket maybe. Transmission looks like it's not leaking or anything. I might pull this inspection cover off to see what's under there. See if it has an aftermarket flywheel. I'll go ahead and do that now. So here's the inspection cover. I took it off. Rusty bolt broke. Yeah. Can't really tell. It looks like an aftermarket clutch. Flywheel setup. I'm gonna have to do some research. If anybody with a Type S can confirm if this is the OEM style flywheel, that'd be great. I mean, I'll do some research myself. But yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna get on this video. Just wanted to do a quick walk around on it, inspect it. You guys went with me on the inspection part underneath. As you saw, there is some corrosion, nothing horrible. I've seen a lot worse. I think the worst on this vehicle is gonna end up being all this, you know, rotting away under the quarter panel. But from what I could tell, I don't think it's ever had any body work. It does have a lot of corrosion, you know, quarter panels, which is very common for the area where I'm at. And it's exactly the same on this side. You know, you have bubbling here, starting to corrode here, and then this is really bad. So looks like somebody shoved a bag in here or something. I'll have to see if, who knows what this is. I'll leave it in there for now. I'm sure whoever there might have been getting water in here, so they wanted to plug it up. Yeah, everything works pretty much besides the passenger side window and the hood struts for these. You can tell, you know, like Little corrosion here and there. There's a lot of corrosion. Yeah, so I don't know, I guess this will determine if I want to end up fixing this. I know they sell wide body kits and stuff like that. Who knows if I actually want to go that route. Possibility of this engine going into that car are very high. Just depends how motivated I am, I guess. Still have to finish the LS for the Cressida. I'm waiting on parts on that. And I actually ordered new trunnions for this. Trunnion bearings. Replace these caps so they don't fall out. And they're held in by C-clips. And they'll come with new bolts, new hardware. So that'll be my next video on the Cressida update. I did go ahead and pick up a power steering pump from the local junkyard, as well as an alternator. And as of now, all I'm waiting on are the seals for the front timing cover, the rear main seal for the back cover. I did order, it's a oil galley plug. It's a billet one. There's a plastic one that's in there that I guess can break. The harness is done. So as you know, all I'm waiting on is little petty stuff. Clutch, flywheel, pressure plate. And on top of that, you know, I got this thing. So yeah, just let me know. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave me a comment down below if you like this video, if you like the content that I'm providing, as well as give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching.